Hello everyone, welcome to 1045 Engineering. We are here with yet another video in our Grind 75, a Better Blind 75 coding series. So today's problem is on if an array contains duplicate or not. It's a very simple problem. We'll directly jump into the problem statement and start solving. So slowly we have reached the 24th problem. Okay. Last time we solved maximum depth of binary tree. I'll mark it checked. You can find it in the list. Let's start solving contains duplicate. Given an integer array nums, return true if the value appears at least twice in the array and returns false if every element is distinct. Okay, so we don't even have to find the duplicate element, we just have to return true or false in case the duplicate element exists. So as in this case 1 2 3 1, 1 is the duplicate element, we can return true. 1 2 3 4, all the elements are distinct, false. Okay, there are several approaches one can take, but one could be that if the array is, let's say, 1 2 3 1, let's consider this one. You first sort the array. Okay, the array will become 1 1 2 3, right? 1 1 2 3, and then you simply traverse the array and check for the condition if array of I is equal to array of I plus 1, right? And 1 is equal to 1, and you can return true, that yes, duplicate exists. Otherwise, if the traversal is complete and there was no duplicate, you can return false in the end. But yes, this is one approach. The faster approach is using hash map or hash set. In the end, the time complexity, if you check from the internal perspective, it is n log n, but overall perspective, if you check, hash set provides us a constant time complexity of log n for each search, so we do not consider that, and we directly consider how much time complexity we are using to resolve this issue. We'll consider the search as the constant time, so the time complexity will be O of n. What we'll do is we'll create a hash set, we'll one by one save the numbers, and we'll check if the hash set already contains this number. So 1 will appear for the first time, it will be added to hash set. Same for 2 and 3. The next one comes again, we'll check if the hash set already contains this one. If so, return true, that yes, duplicate exists. Otherwise, add it to the hash set, and in the end we can return false. Okay, let's start solving. And of course there'll be a good base condition. Please pause the video and think of this base condition. It will provide you smaller edge over the other solutions. Okay, so if the array has only one element, right, it cannot have duplicates, right? This is one of the base conditions. So if the array only has one element, there can be no duplicates, right? So we can check if nums dot length is equal to 1, return false. Otherwise, we'll create a hash set, to store the unique elements. One more thing is hash set only stores unique elements, right? Please remember this, because based on this I'll be sharing one unique thing today. Okay, now we'll let me create the hash set of type integer. Set is equal to new hash set. Okay, let's traverse the array. For int num from nums, we will check if the element is already in the hash set, in the hash set, return false, return true, sorry, right, because then duplicate exists. So we'll check if set dot contains num, return true, so duplicate exists. Else add the element to the hash set. So we will say set dot add num, right? And in the end, when the complete traversal is over, we'll simply say if the loop completes without finding any duplicates, we can return false, right? So we'll say return false. Simple, right? So we got 1, we check if the set contains 1, no, we add it to the set. 1. 2 comes, we check set contains 2, no, we add it to the set. 2. Same way for 3. Then 1 comes again, we check it in the set dot contains 1, yes, we return true, that yes, it has duplicate elements. Okay, let's run this and check. Submit. Okay, we can see beats 83.62% of the users in Java. Let's see one thing. What if we remove this one single base condition? Okay, I'll remove this and then submit it again. Beats 90.61 user. Oh, it actually improved. This is not actually what I was expecting, but great for us. So I'll put it here again and let's submit again. If it slows down, it'll clear this concept for me as well. Now it's same. Okay, now there's one more thing I want to show. So what happens when we are doing set.contains? So we are checking if the set contains this number or not, right? And how do we do that? We do a hash search in the set, that is of n log n time complexity. But hash set already contains unique elements only. So what if rather than checking if the hash set contains this element or not, you directly add the element to the hash set, and if the operation is not successful, you return false. Okay, let me show you what I mean. I'll comment this part to stay here and we'll say if set.add, this is how we add to the set, right? If this operation fails, that would mean I'm trying to add an element to the set num, but that is failing. That would fail because the set would already contain this num, right? This integer. That will happen with case when the new one comes. We can simply say return true, and in the end return false. Let's see what happens now. Okay, we are still performing the same operations because internally, see, now we are beating 97.6% of the users and the runtime has dropped down to 7 milliseconds. Now what's the difference between these two approaches is, here we are doing the hash check and here the system internally is checking if, so when we are trying for set.add, system internally is checking if set contains this integer already or not, and the code level which is closer to the system runs faster than the one that we are writing, right? This is why we get a small advantage on this one, which improves our overall runtime. It can be one smaller operation that you can always use moving forward, that rather than checking set.contains num and then doing the if and else part, you do it in one line. You directly try to add it. If the add is unsuccessful, that means there is a duplicate, right? I hope that helps. So with this, we are done with this problem. This is all from today's video. Thank you everyone. Please, in case you have any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comment section. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.